Hello, my name is Tim and I want to tell you something about war. I experienced the war in Ukraine by myself as a motor gunner and a drone operator, and that's one thing I want to tell you about. It's like all people are talking about modern warfare and the war of the future, but the war of the future these people are talking about is right now happening already. And one of the biggest things that changed in this war, which was never a war before, is drones. And of this topic I will tell you about. Since the invention of modern artillery, you can be killed basically everywhere around the front line, not only at the contact line by itself. But now it's a new kind of precision you can be killed. A drone can target you over hundreds of meters and you cannot even hear it approach because it's so fast. You literally have no chance to fight it off when you not see it early as possible. I experienced several drone attacks by myself, and there are two things that saved my life basically. One thing was that I knew that the drone was coming because I heard it and because we had detectors to know that it's coming and to get in cover. And the next thing is that we was able to jam it. So the drone pilot flew basically 2 meters next to us, but he not sees us because his camera picture was jammed and he was just not able to see us. And I guess this thing saved my life. And I could really tell about my comrades as the same, that without these devices that we can see the drone approaching and jam the signal to the operator, we would maybe, I'm not sitting here right now. So when I hear the drone, you must divide between enemy and friendly drones, but you learn it really quick. But I was hearing the drone and just hid in the trench. The problem was at this moment we did not have like cover for the trench, and it was just like you can sit there and pray that the operator does not see you. And fortunately, a lot of times this was not the case. You literally could hear the drone flying towards you. It was somewhere in the air, but you not even lift your head off the trench because you know when it sees you, it could be over real quick. And because of the jammers, which were working very good at this moment, the operator was not able to target us personally. So I survived this attack. But I think even besides the living in the trench at the front line, drones are a risk. And right now, as you see in Western Europe also, and we can talk about Eastern countries like Poland or like Lithuania, like the whole Baltics, they are in huge danger because of Russian drones. We saw it several weeks ago. We saw it yesterday, even in Germany, that drones can appear basically everywhere at any time. And this is one of the greatest dangers we have. And I can tell you one thing. Maybe you think it's easy to shoot the drone with the shotgun and you first think, okay, we can just jam it. Yeah, but you need the time to detect and react. Without this time, you will be lost. Think about a concrete scenario. You just need to take the shotgun out, you just need to maybe reload it, you just need to aim, and this all must happen maybe in seconds, maybe even less, because the drone flies up with 300 kilometers an hour. I wish you good luck to effectively fight it when you don't have the time before. And as you know, drones are flying in swarms today. So because they are so cheap and basically can operate it from everywhere, there will not only be one drone you can maybe shoot and it's like one drone a week you have to encounter. No, it can be even 3 at one time. And at this moment, I think you even are lost with the best shotgun and the best shooting skills. What I learned from Ukraine and what all Western Europe can learn from Ukraine is the methods of fighting off drones effectively. And there are like two ways. We can fight them off physically with the shotgun, with the net gun, but we can also jam them with so-called, we call it here reps. Yeah, we can electronically fight them down. It goes from losing the connection to the operator, over hijacking the drone signal, or just forcing it to land. And this jammer thing, you maybe think also, because I did the same before, it's so easy. You just make some antenna and just overload the signal the drone receives and everything will be good. But you know that drones flying on frequencies. And one problem with all European jammers I know at the moment is that they are operating on frequencies where drones in Europe fly legal. But you must think that the drones who want to kill you maybe not comply about the European law. They will just kill you because they're flying on other frequencies. So you can have your $10,000 anti-drone gun, point it to the unflying drone, and it will just do nothing. And because I'm from Western Europe, I know that we have a big problems with terroristic attacks from all kinds of extremism. And I can say you one thing. I guess that 90% of all future terroristic attacks will be flown by FPV drones because they are cheap, easy to operate, and they are basically not able to encounter when you don't have the right hardware to do it. So, from my personal experience in Ukraine war and from my expectations which will be in the future, I can just make one call to act. We must react on the problem and the risk of modern drone warfare right now. There's no time. This is like proved every single day right now. We have like every single day some drone incidents in Western Europe, and I can tell you that it will be more because we are not reacting. And why we are not reacting? It's easy, because we just can't. And this must change as soon as possible. It must change now.